Hi everyone, my name is Matthew Moser. I'm a software engineer over here at IDMIS, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can export the ASRG community-based threat catalog and import it into the tool. There are a couple of steps that we need to do before we can actually import it into the tool, so this is just going to be a quick video going over what those things are. So first things first, let's bring you over to the ASRG catalog. This can be found at garage.asrg.io. You will need to create an account for this, but it's perfectly free, and you just need to provide your email, create a password, and then you're all good, and you can open up the threat catalog. We have two different variations of the threat catalog currently on the ASRG website. There's the threat classes section, which is entirely Stride based, and then there's the auto threat matrix, which is our Mitra based system. So whichever one you want to use, we can import both into the project in a single step. And all that we need to do at this point is export the data. We'll do that, and we get the download in the corner. You can see that it's there, and it's now within my local machine's downloads. So now that we have this, we need to go ahead and actually create our project and then import it. I already have our project created, and we just need to go ahead and import it into our catalog. So let's go and right click our catalog, go into import XAMPP file into current model. We'll select that. We'll open up a dialog window showing our downloads folder to start with. You just need to navigate to wherever you're currently storing the catalog. In this case, I'm just using my download section. We'll double click it, and then you suddenly now have two additional threat catalogs within your project, and both of these are the ones that were found online. However, let's take a look at them and make sure that they're working as intended before we celebrate. And we can see that when opening these, we actually have some issues. Namely, the security goal classes, AU is currently not present within our model, and it was expecting that information. Going back over to the auto threat matrix, we can take a look at some of these, and we can see if there's any additional information, and it looks like yes there is. We're missing AV as well as a security goal class. So we need to be able to actually use this information within our model, and it's a bit easier if we go ahead and actually remove everything first and make our preparations before we import. So let's go over to our method configuration, because again it was looking at our impact model and was looking for security properties. We need to go ahead and actually provide AV and AU as a security property for it to be properly mapped. So to start, we're going to go ahead and change security property A here to AV for availability. And then this section, we're going to label as AU for authenticity. Now there's one last thing that we need to do before we can import them back into the tool. Looking at this yellow little squiggly line, hovering over it, we can see that the name is not unique. And within our risk model, this name's already being used by something. So there's only one way that we can actually change this and make this functional. We can't change this because the security property has to be AV. So we need to go into our risk model, and we can look at where this redundant name is being stored, and it's in avoidance. Since avoidance isn't something that is being interacted with by the import of the catalogs, we can go ahead and provide a new name here, in this case just AVO, and now we do not have those errors, and we should be able to import it into the tool. So once again, we'll go to catalog, we'll go and import XAMPP file into our current model. We can select the file from our local machines directories, and let's take a look at our threat classes just to make sure that we can actually use them. And they are working as expected. There are no red errors on the side here, as you can see, and I'll go ahead and actually move the other one over as well. Our auto threat matrix is also correct. And we are now set to actually use these within our project. They have different names, so you're perfectly fine there. The small yellow warning up here for a more than one terminology profile being defined or imported, that's just a best practice warning rather than something that would actually damage or give you wrong information about your model. So that does it for the tutorial today on how to import the threat catalog from ASRG into the tool. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and we'll try to reach out to you. If you would prefer to email us, you can do so as well. We'd love to be able to help you get working in the tool and make sure that everything's working as intended. Thank you and have a nice day.